Alright, Smith2813 here with a budget worm deck, and it will be for sale. Just PM me offers. I don't really kind of want it anymore. I thought I did when I first made it. Thought it'd be fun, but it's alright. It's not like the best thing. First off, you start with one Evil Dragon and Nada. Also, this would be a deck profile of it too. With him, you can remove from play all reptile, all face up, no, all reptile monsters. There we go. On the field or in the graveyard to special summon him, and he gains 600 attack for each one removed. And during your end phase, you can destroy one card on the field. Next, you start with one Worm King. You can attribute. He's level 7. You can attribute one worm to summon him. Yep. And doesn't have to be it. And you can attribute one worm monster to destroy one card your opponent controls. I'll just go. One worm victory. Pretty much when he's flipped, this card gains 500 attack for each reptile monster in the graveyard. No, when he's flipped, he destroys all field non-worm monsters on the field, which is good. 2 worm queens. You can special summon her. You can normal summon her by attributing one reptile worm card, and you can attribute one worm to special summon one worm monster with the same level or less from your deck. Really not the best effect, but I don't have any more Worm Kings, so 3 Worm Solids. Oh, that was really bad. This guy, he gains 100 more defense for each reptile worm monster in your graveyard, and he's already 1600. So pretty much good for when people attack in with like Tengus and stuff. They'll lose life points. Their Tengu's destroyed. They get another one. No, the Tengu's not destroyed. Sorry, it's in defense, but they still lose life points. We'll go to the other guy first, actually. 3 Zex. When he's normal summoned, you can send one worm monster to the graveyard. And if you have Fate Worm Yagen, the next card I'm going to show you, you can't be destroyed by battle. And either can Worm Yagen if Zex is up on the field. And then, with Worm Zex, you send Worm Yagen to the graveyard. And when there's only one, if you only control one worm monster in the field, you can special summon this card from your graveyard and face on defense position. And then when he's flipped face up, return one monster on your opponent's side of the field to the hand. Pretty much just like a penguin soldier for worms that can special summon from the graveyard. But he's pretty good, and he's got 1800 defense, so he can't be attacked over by many things that are in this meta now. Unless they're synchro. And yeah, let's start with the deck. You have 2 Worm Carderos, who when he's flipped, you can add one reptile worm monster from your hand to the graveyard. No, from their deck to your hand. Whoops, a daisy. Then 2 Apocalypse. They're like the MSTs of the deck. With him, when he's flipped, you can destroy one spell or trap card. Really good against like samurais with their dojo and everything. And then just random cards in here for Worm Zero. Worm Rakuya, he can't attack unless he was flipped face up that turn. But he has 2100 attack, which is actually really good. Worm Tentacles, you can remove from play one worm type monster to pretty much for him to attack twice when he's 1700. And the glare is getting really bad in here. Sun's changing position. Worm Damocles, when he's flipped, he gains 300 attack and defense. So that'll leave him to 2000. Really not used for that purpose. Monster Reborn, MST. Here pretty much just comes the staple run through. Book of Moon, and Dark Hole. Just the staples are all self-explanatory. If you don't know what they do, just go look them up. And then 2 Upstart Goblins. Easily replaced by Pod Duality when it comes out in the tins, but right now I'm not spending that much money on it for a worm deck. It's not really worth it that much. Even though some guy did top with them, it's really rare that happens. 2 Vipers Rebirth. It lets you special summon one reptile monster from your graveyard if all the monsters in your graveyard are reptiles, and destroy at the end phase, but it's used to tribute off. you can tribute off that reptile. For someone like Worm Queen or Worm King. And then, hold on. Shrink. Just one of my favorite cards. Disrupts a lot of your opponent's plays. Future Fusion. Nebula Meteorite. It's pretty much their trap card. It's really the only spell and trap card support they got, because they're from Hidden Arsenal. And lets you flip all face down monsters into face up defense. And then during your end phase, you flip all face up reptile worm monsters face down again. And then it lets you draw a card and special summon one light reptile monster that's level 7 or higher from your deck, which is really good for worms. Next is not that much, just 2 threatening roars, in case you want to keep one of those face down monsters face down to use for his effect. Next turn, tribute him off. Just throw this aside there, it doesn't matter anymore. 2 bottomless. Hopefully the priority ruling will go through and these guys will be better. You won't need Solomon anymore because I don't want to spend that much money. Not at all. And yes, I am cheap. Sakuretsu armor, just for defense. And 1 trap jammer, because it was just laying around when I built the deck, so I pretty much threw it in. And now for the extra deck, I run 2 Worm Zeros, just in case somebody giant grenades your Future Fusion and he's destroyed. You just get to play again next turn and you go off with them. Now his effect is if you you can send 2 or more to the grave when he's to summon him. You can send 2 or more to the graveyard. So you can select one. When that happens, you can select 1 reptile or a monster in graveyard and special summon it. When 4 more sent to the graveyard from him, you can root from play 1 reptile or monster from your graveyard to send 1 monster your opponent controls to the graveyard, and then 6 or more once per turn you can draw 1 card. Now if you go for the 6, you get all the effects, and he also gains 500 for each one sent. So 3,000 if you send 2 of them to graveyard. And also, I'm sorry for the video being so long. I haven't played this deck in a while, so I kind of had to read the effects again going through the video. And it will be for sale or for trade, but most likely for sale. So if you want it, just PM me offers, please. It's not going to be sold for too much money. It's not really worth that much. But thanks a lot.